My little ghetto setup. I just did real quick. You know what time it is? It's one of those. It's one of those Portugal quiet times. Check it out. This is where we're at right now. And so in Spain, where we want the Camino de Santiago. So we started with Lima, Portugal's right there. Lima, Columbus. And then we just walked around to Santiago, Compostela. And then from there, we went to Finisterre, or Finisterre. There's two ways to say it. I don't know where it is. It's the end of the world, so it's not that far, but it's a little far. I don't know where it is. There's Finisterre. So we walked to the end of the world over there. I mean, we took a taxi from there from the end. This is the end of the route, but then you can't go farther if you go to this if you're like on an extra crib. And then went from there to Fado, which is right above where we are. But then went there with where not around staying for this. That's what it's right there. So we were just in Lisbon for the last week. And we did speaking of we just got done with that. So now we're in Portugal. So then we took a train from Lisbon to Porto. Porto is where we're at. This is kind of like Lisbon. It's like kind of like Seattle and Tacoma. Lisbon's like more it's a little bit different. It feels cooler. Is that the one? Yes. So that's what we've been doing over here in Portugal. And then we got an email from John Oscar. Check this out. TVs, LAs. Oh, say Jeremy. Well, stay with me for a second. Just stay with me for a second. John Oscar sent me a picture that we can collab on. So, just Oscar. If you've never checked out John Oscar's work, you should do it right now. Just like collaboration images. So he sent me this. I thought we'd do this for a second. Just see parts. See what we could find in there. Or else we could also look on cartoons. I don't know what cartoons. So there was one kind of yo, is his name. He had dogs in the cart. I'll show you. I started drawing an idea for him to be a character. Oh, plus I'm gonna show you this. The poster I just finished. The poster I just finished for Tacoma Arts Live. And then all the extras that we made for it. So I take pieces out of them. Using different parts of the mail. This was what happens if I watch this video. Let's do it all day. Oh, see, so this is the first. I'm doing a series of 3 posters. This was the first one, and I used the size for the first one to do the second one. So that's why we're watching the first one get made too. Yeah, so these will cost some. Yeah, that's not very good at their stuff. I'm just about to start 3 skateboard graphics for AP Guide skateboards. It's gonna be the next like working project. I'll get back to cartoons. I'll figure out some graffiti spots here. Out here yesterday, so we just went to the market. Yeah, every Julie picked the best place. Like we're right, like 2 blocks away from like everything. And so super hype on it. She's going crazy because the market is like the markets are ridiculous. Like we're like one of all these markets. Like when we were walking, go to the supermercado. That's what it's called, the supermarket. And they all suck. It's like the same stuff and not very much stuff. It's like a corner store, but it's like a bodega. So they all kind of suck, and the fruit would suck, and all that. You're like surviving at that point, so you look at it, it's cool. It's the color. And then, this one is the real, where it's a building that's always there. It's not like on Thursdays or anything, it's just every day. It's till 12 at night. Like, it has all this crazy food. I'll show you some. It's like making pasta. I took a video today of them making pasta. Cheese, like a huge block of cheese. It has a little bottle. They heat up the noodles, cook them, put it in the bowl of cheese, and just roll it around. It's crazy. All right, back to this. Let me put this out. So it's like kind of what kind of energy comes out of the Tacoma Arts Live, which is the armory in Tacoma. they do all kinds of things like markets and um, shows and theater and stuff. And I was just trying. And guys, what TV shows are you watching? Start with you. Why would it be what TV shows are you watching? That's stupid. It should be what you think about your country. So like what TV shows? Watch them on Netflix. Watch return. Uh, I just ruined all that. So this is when I started making the pieces, so I tore it apart with the dollars, obviously. But look, it's kind of like the ringleader thing I ended up with the first night. Yeah, we love the psychedelic ring. Oh man, we got John Osgood. Oh no, it's not John Osgood. It's Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn. Lunch bags. Where is it? Oh my god, it's delicious. It's gonna be too much. It's good enough to oh man, it's that's the good stuff right there that people go in and do stuff. And there's people that have interesting things go on, and I'm still dating that guy at the meat department over at Murphy's. Nice. But he's silly, and he wants to get married. And married? I'm no spring chicken, but I've got things I gotta get done. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. I miss you guys. You should just give me a call. We can play some pinochle. I gotta write that down. Quarters, pop a shot down at the local bar. We could just go around looking at stickers on the backside of signs and take photos like we used to back in the day. All right, you guys. Call Gwendolyn. That means Gwendolyn Tata. Ooh, and then there's a beat after it. Yeah, we're back in business, baby. We're back in business. We got to figure out a time because this is 6 o'clock in the morning to me. Never know. I saw a dog the other day and looked just like Juno. I wonder how Daver and Juno are doing. Oh man, we gotta get, we gotta get, we gotta get Weird Wednesday on Thursday going again. I haven't known what day it is for a couple months. And look at this. Hey, shoot, he scored. Nice, Gwendolyn in the house. Thanks, John Osgood, for passing along that message, and also thanks for the collab drawing. Neon Orange said, Gwen dating a married guy? So naughty. What? No, he's not married. He wants to get married. Wait a minute, is she? Wait a minute. Did she say she was dating a married guy? What's up, family T? I just showed everybody where we're at. We're in Porto. We just came from Lisbon. We took a train from Lisbon to Porto, which is north more. And but let's look at maybe we look at some pictures or something. Let's see if we can. I'm being quiet because 6 in the morning. Judy's still asleep, or it's 6:32 now. It's 8 hours past you guys, and it's working out super good for working because I just wake up and then I get it all day. At 11, it's 3. So at 11 at night is when I had to send the stuff in that was just showing you guys the poster for Tacoma Arts Live. Here, I'll show you again real quick. I just wanted to show. I wanted to get that Gwendolyn out of the way. Damn, that's awesome to hear her voice, Mr. Voice. This is one of the side illustrations that go with the main illustration, but I'll show you because there's going to be a whole bunch in the whole flyer. But this is the main one, and it has a curtain around it too, like this. Look at this guy. And check this out. And it came from this in the beginning. This is how it all started. So I just did this. I did a symmetrical thing and started it, and then I just figured out how to. I just started drawing on it without the symmetry tool on. After that, so that we could get both. Because I don't like it when it's all symmetrical. But let's see what. Oh, let's get that John. And plus, look at these balloon joints. I was trying to. I saw this poster in Lisbon, or it might have been in Spain. I'm not sure. But the balloons were so dope, and I still didn't get it as good. But the balloon letters I was stoked on, so I was like, "Oh, I'll try it." I tried it right here, just with them spaced out. Then I put them together. 'Cause I was thinking about painting something like that, but I don't know if I. Everything here is really plain, the graffiti, and doesn't have a lot of pizzazz. It's just like write your name on the wall. And so when I do graffiti, I think I want to do it more crazy instead of following them. More where you can't tell what it says. Oh, Judy, I told you guys. Yeah, no, I said balance toes, man. It's popping a lot and locking. Yeah, totally. That's what he looks like a bit. Popping and locking. Look at there's I took an old drawing of the saxophone player, put him in there. There's another. Oh yeah, now he's floating around. Look at his feet. All right, let's get this. Yeah, I don't know if would it work to do at 12 o'clock in the middle of the day kind of thing? Because that would be 8 o'clock for me. I don't know. Because it seems like Neon Orange would be at work. Seems like everybody would be at work. See, here's the old one too. The first poster. So that's it. There's a series of 3. So I got to do one more later. But so then this one I used the real building. Just have the stuff come out. And then the second one, I was like, I'm not gonna use the building, you guys. They're like, cool, do whatever you want. It's like, cool, even cooler. So here's the dude, yo, that I was talking about, and he's from Belgium, and he has these dogs. He has these dogs that he walks uh, with a cart. Like this is all insane on the Camino. Uh, to walk with this cart up hills with rocks and crazy shit like hiking. I helped him a little bit, like pushing it up hills. And I did that like a couple times. Then I was like, oh, I'm not gonna help you anymore, but I'll film little clips because what he's doing is, you might see me talk about him, or you might have seen me talk about him. You can look at his Instagram or whatever, but he's he's doing it all for PTSD. So it's like he's raising money for PTSD by walking. He's like sponsored kind of thing. And so I think he's kind of punishing himself or something. He's like going through something where he's like has two dogs and a cart and he just pushes through, dude. Half the places you can't stay at with dogs. He has like a tent. So then because the albergues, like the hostels that you stay in, a lot of them don't like it, but some of them are super nice and like you let the dogs inside and like let him do everything. And then some are just like racist against them. You know what I mean? Like racist isn't the right word, but like that, where they're like they call them Camino like hobos or something. People that are just on the Camino instead of like living life. They stay on the Camino, just like walk, but they have like tents and stuff, and so people look down on them. Like some of the places, look down on them. But then a lot of them are just super nice, like I said. But like let him take a shower, let him, even though he's not staying in the hostel, let him take a shower, let him eat the food, let him, all that kind of stuff. But then some are like, get out of here, dirt bag. I hate your guts. And so I was trying to figure out what character to make him. And the character, so that's why I got this dog. It's like an Irish, I can't remember what it's called, Irish something hound. But then he reminded me that I just told him about that the other day. 'Cause I don't talk to him very much now. He was going to walk the next Camino down through Portugal the backwards way. Because so the Camino de Santiago, all these trails go to Santiago, and we did the French way. That's why we started in Leon, though. We didn't start at the beginning, which is like even more. It's like 600 miles or something. I don't know. People are nutty. But and it's cool because everybody has a different reason for doing it, and a lot of death, like people like where their spouse died, so they're walking the Camino, or their kid died, so they're walking the Camino, or it's just been a dream their whole life, but then something gnarly happened that they really did it. So there's a lot of weird trauma on there. Neonor said the Belgian dog walker. Family teeth will know what type of dog that is, I bet. Oh, what? He's a dog dude? What up, dog dude? Oh, because he comes through with the fact. I could just look it up too. But anyways, but he reminded me because the farther you get on the trail, right before the end, there's like 100 kilometers left, right? After way more than that. And that's where everybody starts that doesn't really want to do it. They want to just get you get a graduation paper at the end or whatever. And stupid, like wedding or graduation or all those papers that are stupid. You can get one of those, and you get stamps along the way everywhere you go to get enough stamps to prove you walked all these places so that you can get your paper. And yeah, I'm not into papers, but I got it. Um, but oh, I forgot what I was telling you that. Get your paper stamps. Oh, John Hoskins said, I was waiting on IG. I was like, when is Jared getting here? Oh shit, he's on YouTube. Oh no, sorry. Sorry about that. That was a mistake. I should have just told you on text. But we need to figure out a time, solid time, because we're here for a month. So it'd be cool to do like Weird Wednesday on Thursday or something, you know, like maybe once a week. So it's solid. I guess that would just be 4 shows. But besides that, I think I can just do it whenever I can do it. And I was saying, like, if I could do it at noon, like I used to in the very beginning, that would work out for me because then it would be 8 o'clock here, 8 o'clock at night. And I wonder, yeah, Neon Orange said hit that bell to get the notifications. Yeah, because then it just whenever it comes on, it comes on. But I know you guys can't just jump and watch Jeremy live in your lives. Like, oh wait, Jeremy's live. But um, if we could figure out a time, I could do it daily. If we could figure out a time where I'm not asleep, because it's if I did 7:30, it would be 4:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, be 3:30 in the morning, which is like exactly the wrong time. So if you guys have any ideas, that would be cool. Because I could do it like at 6, and that would be, but it would be more in the morning, you know? I could do it from 6 to like 10, I would say. So 6 to 10 to me, 6 would be 6 p.m. for me would be 10 in the morning. And then 7 would be 11, 8 would be 12, noon. And I thought maybe I'll do it noon for a while. But I don't know how that works with you guys, but if you have anything to say it. Um, all right, back to the street. So he reminded me, oh, I was telling you about the Camino. So walking the Camino, the people that just come at the end just to get the paper and walk real quick, and they have all brand new stuff. You're all dirty and like used to pooping outside and all this. And, and then they come and they have like little tiny backpacks and like brand new everything. Like nobody's dirty. You're like, oh, those are like freshies, you know. So he called them sheep because that's where like all the schools come in, and there's like hundreds of students. And in the time lapse video that I showed you guys before, where I run through everybody, that was like at the end where it was full. But he would call them sheep, and he'd be banging them, bang, bang at the people, and they're like, "Well, stop that! Why are you barking?" He said, "Why you bark like sheep?" People ask me, "Why you bark like sheep?" It's like I am a wolf. And so what he wants to do is he wants to be a wolf in the cartoon instead of this dog, which is the dog fits so good though. He's like 9 feet tall and super skinny, right? And so I thought this dog fit perfectly, um, because it does. It totally matches the dude. But yeah, so we'll see. But we're gonna add him to like me and Judy, where I'm a cat and she's a rabbit, and then like have this dude in there talk about the Camino or something. See what he's doing all the time. Look at these dogs. Look at that drawing. Pretty funny. All right, let's try to add this picture that John Osgood sent. We can draw on it for a minute, and I could probably wrap it up by 7. What the hell is this? Oh, that was Gwendolyn. What? Where's this? John Osgood. Didn't you send? Oh, here it is. Let's put this into Procreate. And then I gotta put you on this weird rig that's for the GoPro. So we're gonna see how this works out. I think maybe I can do it like this. And then it's true this. And yeah, if I did it at 8, I could do music and be louder, but I do it in the morning like this. I think I just woke Judy up by talking and talking and talking. Give me the pen. So check out. Let's watch. Let's see if we can see this. See if we can see the video by John Osgood. The time lapse. See where this came from. Oh no, we can't. It's in the other one I couldn't open, so it's all right. Let's just work on it. What should we do to it though? We can do anything we want. Should we go in? Let's go like this. Let's make some dark shapes. We go in here. Hold on first. Let's turn on the Turn on the drawing guide, edit drawing guide, symmetry. It's weird. It's hard to remember some of this stuff now. You, what's going on? Did it? Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there we go. All right, so on this one, I like the flower stuff going on down here. Whoop, shit. Sorry, this isn't. There we go. Well, that should work, right? Just stay there. I gotta get a rig for my phone instead of for the GoPro, but I could have the GoPro hooked up though. I had more time to prepare. There we go. Let's put a rubber band on it for fun. So it doesn't fall away. The other one said it was rad to hear from Glenn. From Gwen. Yeah. Nobody has any ideas about a time, huh? Not one person. Jeff Weed, could you watch it at noon? Or is that just work time and you couldn't? That's the weird part. Let's get in here and just see what we can find. Like this, dude. What's this? What's going on here? I see these eyes right here. I see this nose right here too. You know, just having dark in here to kind of find this face, but then I'm gonna add to this face. We started. A funny thing is, last year we started watching Turning of the Tide on Netflix, which is a Portugal show that's about some cocaine dudes. Their boat wrecks, and all the cocaine goes into the water and floats up to these islands, and it's just millions of kilos of cocaine floating everywhere. There was kids. There's a documentary on Netflix about it too now. But there's kids like using it to make soccer fields lines and stuff like that. Every single person had coke, like the moms, the dads, the kids. It was crazy. And then the dude comes to get it, of course. And so there's all this drama. Super cool show though. But so the first season was out last time we were here last year, and then it just started again 2 days ago, the second season, which is crazy because then we're here again for the same thing. That was awesome. That was awesome. But I also think I could do one day a week with Starhead Boy. I miss doing it with Starhead Boy. Family T said anytime works for me. What? Hell yeah. That's dope, Family T. I didn't know that. Well, maybe we'll just start doing it at 12 and at 8 at night for me. And that'd be cool because I could show you what happened during the day and all this kind of stuff. Look at that, dude. I like that guy. Plus, then I could be more set up too and be louder, even though I'm pretty loud right now. I think need to do music, and I'll get my skateboard and a speaker and stuff like that in a couple days. I think in 6 more days, our buddy Gordon's gonna come visit and bring all our other stuff that we left with him. Buddy, I'll show you some pictures in just a second too. I'm about to put you guys in. Check this dude out. I like this guy. It's working out. Oh, that's white. Let's go back to that dark aubergine. Let's go back to the aubergine. I can show you. We got plenty of pictures to show you in a second too. I'll show you pictures in like 2 minutes if you guys are into it. 2 minutes. Watch this. Set alarm for 2 minutes. Bam. Let's go. Oh, I should have left it up there. Show me the alarm. What? 2 minutes? No, that's not. What? Hold on. Set alarm for 2 minutes. And I'll just leave it up there. Yeah, there we go. Will it stay when I do this? It will. It's Tuesday, the 21st. You're welcome. What? That was weird. Never mind, it won't. Let's add a nose ring to this devil dude up here. What color? This. It's fun to just steal the color. By the way, if you don't remember that part, where you just put your finger on it and you can steal the color. Forgot about teaching about Procreate, and I haven't been on Procreate. I didn't have my iPad that whole time we were doing the walk. It was weird, and I could have, because I didn't know we were gonna send our big bag ahead. Like we had a huge bag that was heavy, right? We both did. And then you pay $6 and they just drive it to the next spot. It's like cheating if you care. But I could have had my skateboard and I could have had my iPad. Would have been crazy with the skateboard too, because all through the towns, like you're on cement a lot more than you think. Oh, there it is. Bam, let's show pictures. What? I thought I already went off. Can't see. Let's show pictures. Let me access. GoPro Quip has been able to access your entire phone library for 6 months. Do you want to continue? Yeah, allow full access. Okay, but what's this? Where's my photos? Whoa, look at this. Remember this? Back in the days. The death card that I made for the Hive Gallery in LA. It's super dope. I was talking to somebody about it. Look at this one. Back when I used to be down with the flag. Remember that? Back in the days, crazy. Check this out. Check this out. I don't want to look up my name. I just want it to be outright. Oops. I just want it to be regular pictures. Oh, look at this one. Look at that's with everything. So much stuff. Those backpacks are badass. The backpacks we have. They work so good. Just haul everything. And so we have one on the back and the front. Like when we're moving, we both have huge backpacks on the back and then like a medium one on the front. It's fucking funny. Pretty funny. I went swimming in the ocean after we got to finish there. On a beach where you're the only one there. Yo brought us there. Look at him. Yeah, Yo brought us there. When we were in Fowler, we found a pizza. We can eat a lot of pizza here without the cheese because Judy can't eat the dough in America because it's made out of poison, right? In real life. And so she can eat it here, like she eats it there, and then she thought she was gluten intolerant, but it's really the chemicals that they put in the bread that they don't hear, and like all the chemicals that they put in everything that they don't hear, so you get to like eat everything, and it's just bread. We did eat way more oil than we had to stay alive, because they put oil in everything. They like drink it for real though, in their coffee and stuff. It's just oil. Like all they want to do is oil. It's like their favorite. They can't not turn their wrist and dump it in your food. You're like, can you just not do the thing where you dump it in our food? You can just, right when you're about to twist your hand, don't. That's all it takes. But they didn't feel it. That's when we got to Fowl. We went to the same Airbnb that we went to last year. So it was dope because we had the same apartment. There's some stuff, and there's some more stuff. Okay, hold on. Get out of here. I don't want to look up Jeremy. I want to just look up pictures. There we go. There we go. Now we're into it. Look, I found this piece today down the street from where we're at, the Shioshi piece. This is yesterday. This is at the market. This was funny. Look at this dude. Oh, where's that? Where is that? There it is. This dude, so he's drawing this crazy picture of the building in front of him, but it's, oh, there's the cheese thing. Hold on, stop all this. Why is it on a slideshow thing? Forget you. I'm in charge of it. Ooh, there's a cool mural that's by our supermercado, by the supermarket. I thought this one was pretty dope. Just the shapes. I like the shapes going over the shapes. It's like the one in the hallway at my studio that I did. I like those shapes. And then the color changes where the shape goes over the shape. I like that. Get more into that. Look at this one. Beer Us. So Virus, that was 2019. Virus is a super good one. We saw like a really good piece where he's one of those dudes that does it like trail in Tacoma, where I hate that dude, but his work is cool, and Virus is like that, where he did a bunch of different fonts, like flying through the air kind of thing. It's like not even like graffiti. It's like you're into typography at that point to me. But that beer us was pretty cool. Ooh, I did a walk up. What's this? Oh, this was to this crazy. Look at, they just have nuts ass sculptures sticking out of the building everywhere. This is where we're at now in Porto. And this is my favorite thing because the taggers will tag inside the lines. Like inside the doors and inside the, around here there's more on the walls, but in a lot of places it's only in the frame, which is like counterintuitive to graffiti to me, and so it's kind of funny. They're like, we're breaking the law inside the lines. Look at that thing. And these are huge too, these crazy sculptures. And I was like, look at It's like a creepy ass dude. I'm into that.
Neon Orange said, Jay, did you bring your own paint? Hey, can I touch your paint real quick? No, you gotta buy paint. It's just buying paint. But paint here is
$4.10 or something.
instead of
It
$12.
was at Home Depot.
What John I was gonna say, he said, what up, FT? Oh, what up, Joe? Do they have a good safety meetings there? Whoa, so listen to this. So the weed, um, the only way we got weed was it's illegal, so it's not like you can't go to a store or anything and buy weed. You have to like find a dude and wait somewhere and then wait somewhere else and then do that thing you used to do back in the days when it was illegal in America. And
So the first time we were at the river, hold on, maybe I can find this. I'll find this real quick to go with this story because if we go back in time, if we go back in time,
where's the river?
go back in time, September 15th, back in the day, and look, and the whole time there's signs everywhere that show you where to go when you're doing the walk, when you're doing the Camino.
And so you get to tag all these signs.
Hold
Let me see. Where would that be? Where was this? Ooh. Whoa, some real food. Where the hell did that come from? Oh, it's after this. We're right there.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of stickers. Like you see this sticker over and over again on the trail because that's like what they're doing.
This was a let, and so we had an extra person that we picked up along the way.
Like same thing as Yo,
But we had to let Yo go for a while, back and forth, because we were with him and him with the dogs and the tent and everything, and he's
like bold is the word maybe. But so when you walk into
town with him, first of all, he's like famous on the Camino, because everybody knows him from the dogs in the cart. And so
everybody that's seen
him, that's talking to him and everything, every time he walks into a town, he's like a rock star. But also, he's always like asking to take a shower, asking to eat there or whatever. He's like trying to get as much as he can, kind of thing.
Instead of just like paying to stay at a
Hostel or something, he'll be like, "Hey, can I just take a shower and put my tent over there?" And so sometimes it's super cool, like I said, and then sometimes people are like, "Fuck off, dude." And so like if you're with him, you get like hooked in with him. They're like, "Oh, you're the dog dude's homie," you know. And you're like, "Well, yeah, but no, but yeah."
There's all kinds of artwork
About pilgrims is what they're called, the people that walk the Camino.
Because there was a dude that did it
in the first place, and that's Santiago.
And he had like a stick
And a gourd and like all the same stuff over and over again. So there's all this artwork that depicts that.
This is when we're going into
This town.
And then the roses reminded
me of my grandma the whole way. There's just all these roses everywhere, and so it just really reminded me of my grandma, and it was awesome. That part was cool.
Everywhere. There's just roses.
Roses. And then there was, I don't know if you guys saw the video, but we went into one town where Corno
was the only tagger. Corno. It's every
Corno. What?
And white dog poop. I found
white dog poop in Portugal. Remember how there used to be white dog poop back in the day?
Well, it's still in Portugal, so it makes me think something with the food.
Must be weird. Like nowadays. Something that there's no more white poop.
See, here's this guy again. Santiago. And then there was this tagger
that we kept seeing too, Ivan, which reminded me of my grandpa.
It was cool because you're going through all this stuff that's in your head while you're walking 5 million miles. And she was into crescent moons. Alette was from South Africa, but she lives in New Zealand for the last 20 years. And she was into, I gave her a little rock when we first met her because I had all these gems from my sister. And then I saw that she's totally into crescent moons. And my sister gave me this big crescent moon. And so I just hooked her up with it. And it was dope because it was like perfect for it. What the hell is this? Oh, we're doing a walk up in thongs. Oh, that's the last time I had my thongs right there. I left them there. There's a dude on a cross. Jesus. Everywhere, dude. Overplayed. They overplayed that one. But a lot of stained glass. That was awesome. This is us, like, after we landed. You get to the town, like, at 3 in the afternoon. And so then you kind of kick it in the town because you're leaving in the morning, you know? And so you just kick it in the town, eat some food, get your clothes ready, do everything, get ready for the next day, and then go to bed. But it's all the culture is built. This is at a pharmacy, but all the culture is built around hiking or walking. This town, though, ooh, that's dope. Right there. Oh, who's saying what? Oh, I can't see what that says. Family T said, common cause of white dog. Oh, this is awesome. Common cause of white dog poop, a high level of calcium in the diet. It's also possible white mold is growing on the surface of the stool, creating a bright white color. Yeah, Neon Orange said, Portugal dogs eat chalk. Look at those. Remember, there's one tagger in the town, in the whole town. One tagger. So on every wall, and he's like a hardcore tagger. So every wall in this whole town is just corno. Corno. I think I showed you guys this because I remember Family Tea looking up what it said, I think. Or no, Mad Hat Tea. I told him, looked up what it meant, and it meant like kitchen or something. Or no, it meant, I can't remember what it meant. It meant something funny like kitchen or something. Or like restaurant or something. I was like, oh, this dude just wants that restaurant or whatever. He's just pissed there's no restaurant in that town. Or like, it's every single spot. Look at, no, I'm not. It's not. It's funny. It's so funny. Oh, what? These are just textures. Oh no, these are videos. Corno. Look at, then you go around the corner, corno. Then you go around the corner, corno. Then you go here and there's a corno. Every single spot, no other tagger in the town. Corno. Okay. And I think I figured out who it was at the end. It turned out to be, hold on, I think I can show you. Look at this. Every spot. Super funny, dude. Holding it down, corno. And look at this is see, it's like camp. I don't know if you can. It's bad. This is just an accidental video, but you can see that it's like camp. All the hostels. They're called albergues. Albergues. Oh, come on, dude. A-cab, corno. Corno. Oh, what about corno? Oh, yeah. Here we are in one of the things. We're about to take off that morning. This is in the morning when we're about to leave. And I was leaving my flip-flops there. Super expensive, dope-ass flip-flops that Judy got. So Judy got the most expensive flip-flops ever, which is like $60 or something. And I was like, whoa, damn. And then she had them for like years before we left. And then she got another pair, and then she got me a pair.
And then I was like, oh,
I understand. They're the dopest. Oh, shoot. Lost you guys. But what was I looking for? I was looking for the river.
I'm talking about weed. We were talking about weed.
Because the first time we got weed was, look at this is where we're starting walking. So dope. Neon Orange said, just go to the hardware store and hang out in the spray painting section. He'll have to come in sometime. Cornell. Dude, Cornell is cracking me up every time. It was so many. It was really like 100 things. Or just flip on the lights in the middle of the night, you know? If you're the sheriff there, just flip on the lights in that town. That town felt weird, like a vampire town. Where nobody's mean, but they were all like, we're about to turn into werewolves. So you should probably get inside the hostel. Or cats missing eyes and shit. It was all nuts. This is my house. I'm gonna try to pick this up. Out in the vineyards. And they eat hella octopus. You can fuck off. You don't need to eat an octopus. Pulpo. It's called pulpo. Then you get pulpo pizza. Pulpo. Cats everywhere. There's 6 million cats everywhere. Murals that are weird. We're walking through the town. Look at. They got a huge mural of a octopus in a plastic bag. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And that is crazy, girl. You're like, Jesus. Watch this. This is nutty. Oh, hey. Damn, girl. That girl's big as a building. Built like a building. She's a brick house. Alright. Wait a minute. Let's get out of here. Look, I like that one. And see, that's all about hiking. Oh, man. Are you guys still there? Oh, man. Ran out of battery. Sorry about that. I hope somebody's still there. Yeah, some of you guys are still there. That's awesome. So now I gotta figure out how to put you guys so you can control this. So it's gonna be a bumpy ride now, but that's right. So this is the first time I pooped outside in an emergency. That's afterwards. In a fig tree. Pooping in a fig tree. This is back when we hooked up with Yo again, because we had left him. I had to give him a talk, like, we're gonna leave without you this time. It was weird. But I was like, I love you. I think you're the dopest, but we gotta do our own thing too. And it was weird because we had